Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2018 BDO World Trophy, and it's time for our second women's semi-final here at Preston Guildhall. We welcome to the stage a former Winmore World Masters and BDO World Trophy champion, 3 times the Lakeside World Champion, from Russia with love, Anastasia Dobromyslova. We now introduce the #1 seed, the reigning England Open and England Classic champion. She's the reigning Winmore World Masters champion, England's Lorraine Winstanley.
Here we go then, second women's semi-final, and this would have every right on another day, another tournament, to be the final itself. 2 really high quality operators here. Lorraine Winstanley is the #1 seed, reigning defending Masters champion. Anastasia Dobromyslova, a 3-time world champion. She won this event in its first iteration in 2014. She'd dearly like to do it again. She's come through 2 games just as Lorraine has. 4-0 against Rhiannon O'Sullivan, 4-2 against Lisa Ashton last night, which, despite the quality of Anastasia, was something of an upset against a very, very talented Lisa Ashton. Lorraine has been silky smooth, 4-1 and 4-0 through. This is her toughest test.
Yes, any victory over Lisa Ashton is a notable one, whoever you are. Similarly, Glen Durham in the men's game.
100.
It was a wonderful, wonderful performance. In beating Rhiannon O'Sullivan in the first round 4-0, she hit 1 at 180. Didn't hit a 180 in that game against Lisa Ashton, but did, if you remember, in the last leg, kick off with 140, 140, 140. That's how good she is. And it's nice to see
42.
Anastasia playing as well, in my view, now as she was when she won those 3 world titles. Got that lovely straight action high in front of the face, front of the nose, down the line darts, and whilst those weren't, believe you me, there will be some. Lorraine, as you mentioned, Steve, World Masters champion, big event, and the really, really big one, the world title, might come her way yet, before too long.
41.
Both from the northwest of England. Buxton, it is considered the northwest of England, in deep Derbyshire, but very much part of the High Peak
25
district. And Anastasia from the Wirral, South Merseyside, I suppose you would say. Cheshire, Ellesmere Port.
100.
Not far from Liverpool, like, you know, just south of the river, like.
She has got one of the most unique accents I can think of hearing. The combination of Russian and Scouse is quite something.
111 Winstanley, 275, way behind here, but making inroads.
130.
Oh, look at that! 130, just like that.
Yeah, great darts from Anastasia. She might not get another one though. She will now.
51. Anastasia, you
60.
require
145.
145.
And really big checkout. Not likely to be achieved all that often.
65.
You do see them
Lorraine
from time to
requires
time.
60.
Tops then.
20.
Not quite.
Anastasia, you require 80.
Tell you what, she was unlucky there, wasn't she? They were only just over the bar. So 80. Now another one of those. And now she's going for the double top.
60. Lorraine, you require 40.
Second bite at the apple then for Lorraine. We'll have to go down to 10s.
20.
Little bit of double trouble for
Anastasia, you
Lorraine
require
Winstanley.
20.
Now then, her turn to go for double 10. They both missed double top,
Game
but
shot on
not
the first leg.
Dobromyslova on double
Dobromyslova.
10.
Second leg,
Takes the
Anastasia to
first
throw
leg.
first. Game on.
And now throws first.
Was on the Lorraine Winstanley throw, which will be particularly
121.
annoying to Lorraine. And in this short format, first to 5, not a lot of wiggle room to lose your throw. Anastasia Dobromyslova responding well to Lorraine's couple of trebles with a couple of her own.
Yeah, brilliant. A ton ahead.
100.
So scores level. Let's start again. 280 versus 280. Now then, a ton plus here would be very, very nice indeed for Winstanley, which, by the way, is a
60.
district of Wigan. Winstanley, it's on the west side of Wigan, just off the A49. Just thought I'd slip in a bit of trivia.
100.
Is of no value whatsoever. But that's a good first dart. That is of value.
100.
Good done.
Anastasia, you require 120.
120 then for Dobromyslova. Shanghai. Can't do it now.
55. Lorraine, you require 120.
Lorraine wants 120 as well. Won't do it now.
38. Anastasia, you require 65.
65 for Anastasia, having hit that 55 before. 62. Now she's got to go 12 bull. Bull beckons. Shouldn't have to be going for that, really.
21.
It was that poor first start, she'd admit
Lorraine,
it,
you require 82.
that caused that situation. Now 82 for Lorraine Winstanley. She's got the 18, so that's 64 left. Now she's got to go for the 14 to leave the bull. Now, can she get... No, the answer is it's the
52.
first start in a way that
Anastasia, you require 44.
lets them down there, but now still having a go at 44, double 16. Fancy this, just over the top.
12.
Oh, and it was as well, but didn't go in. Well.
Lorraine, you require
Your
30.
turn, Lorraine Winstanley.
Splits it, but she does it first dart. She'll get another dart here. Double 6.
Game shot on the
Gets
second
it.
leg. Lorraine Winstanley.
One apiece, a break back
Third leg, it's
for
Lorraine to
Lorraine
throw first.
Winstanley, who did
Game
not
on.
want to leave it too long until she did that to Anastasia's throw. One apiece, they stand
81.
then. both have struggled a little on the doubles so far. Been pretty even Steven when it comes to the scoring.
49.
Close game this, as we might have expected.
Yes, Anastasia
80.
didn't expect as easy a victory as she sustained. She managed to get yesterday against Lisa Ashton, 4-2. And I briefly spoke to Lisa afterwards.
140.
She agreed with me that had she taken out the 160, she missed the tops to follow a 115. I think it would have put her either 2-2 or maybe even 2-1 up.
39.
Might have been very different, but that's the way it is. Small margin of errors, and needing no second invitation. Anastasia swept from that point on.
140.
She did it by scoring 140s, which is exactly what she's done in this leg. 2 on the spin.
41.
Yep, kicked off with 49, but 2 140s following, and so now, even though she started second, she looks as though she might well finish first.
45.
127 left.
Important last start. It gives Lorraine something to go at should Anastasia not take out 127. Treble 19 for boys. How she can do it now. So Lorraine will get a shout.
99.
So Lisa Ashton,
Lorraine, you require
like we said, very
160.
nearly do this. Lorraine Winstanley looking to go one more.
There we go. We know Dobromyslova will be back for double 14,
60.
and this was one of the doubles she
Anastasia,
hit
you
against
require 20.
Lisa, I recall. Found it no problem at all.
Game shot
And
of the third
again,
leg.
that's not a
Anastasia
bad double, is
Dobromyslova.
it?
Fourth leg, it's Anastasia to throw
For the
first.
Russian against
Game
the
on.
darts. All 3 legs so far against throw. And a very clinical way of taking out the double 14. No problem.
95.
Only needed 1 dart on that occasion. Anastasia. Both players have struggled with the doubles so far. Not in that leg. Lorraine
123.
looking to bounce back. Starts the leg well with a 1-2-3. Will be irritated. Stepping right into the treble 1.
66.
Not as irritated as Anastasia, mind you, he's done it twice. Only 66.
Get a right response in Scotland when somebody scores 66, and I go, that's the year England won the World Cup. Up there, as I say, with Glen Durrant in a few days' time. Always good fun, always well received.
Back-to-back 60s.
Because it was 67 that Scotland won at Wembley and claimed that they were the world champions because they'd beaten the world champions on their own bidding.
That's how it
They
works.
beat England 1-0, yes, I remember.
100.
Winner stays on.
Let's get back to the darts, eh?
Lorraine wants to get back to the treble.
Yeah.
Hasn't found it in the last 2 visits. Does find it there in the 18. It's crucial. Last dart, perhaps it gives her an out, but Dobromyslova will look to set this up from 185.
60.
Now it's even
Lorraine
Stevens this
require
leg. A
164.
pivotal leg too. If it goes 2-2 in the melting pot, if it goes 3-1, well on her way. Oh, look at this bullseye for a brilliant. Oh, what an effort.
139.
Oh, another millimetre to the right.
Anastasia, you require
And that would have been a
125.
terrific effort. 164 almost. Now 125.
95.
So 95 leaves 30, but 25 wanted by Winstanley. The most important darts of this match so far for both players. All moved away, a double four. Oh, what a great finish, and that deserved after that wonderful effort against 164. Almost took out the 164, so yeah, thoroughly deserving of that. Kept her nerve, got the double four in the end. 2-2, good game now. Not that it wasn't before.
Oh, yeah, but you can say that again. We are in for a close one, I think. Neither player has held their throw.
140.
Anastasia is after big scores again on Lorraine's darts.
100.
100 from Lorraine. And Anastasia's back again.
83.
Yes. Nip and tuck.
100.
Tons precious.
81.
Treble 20s at the end of a 3-dart combination, equally thus.
$71.
Bullseyes. Brilliant.
She did that because if you hit the 25, she would still have left herself a finish
Lorraine, you
at
require
170, but
145.
slightly more favourable.
Yeah, she
Only
had
slightly there.
came up a couple of games ago, 145, didn't it? And it was for Lorraine.
41.
Forget what she scored
Anastasia,
on that
you require
occasion, but 104
102.
left. This is gettable. 82. She go in the bull or treble 14, I think. 68 left, so 8
94.
left now. This is an under
Lorraine
pressure shot,
require
if ever there was, to
104.
hold her throw.
Needs the treble. Gets the treble. Double 16 to hold. Oh, that's
88.
how close she was.
Anastasia, you require 8.
Millimetres in it.
The double that Winstanley struck just a moment ago. Not going to go the way of the Russian, though. Needs to just loop this over the top of there. Well, she did. But what an opportunity now for Winstanley to take the lead for the very first time in the match. Never been ahead so far. Oh, that's unlucky. Great effort. Now another go at double
Anastasia, you
2.
require 4.
2 2s are 4. It's 2-2 the score. Double 1. Oh, this could be one of those legs.
Lorraine, you
Could
require
be.
8.
But it
Game
isn't.
shot on the 5th leg.
But it isn't.
Lorraine Winstanley.
So for the first time in the match,
6th
Lorraine
leg, it's
Winstanley
Anastasia to throw
takes the
first.
lead.
Game
3-2.
on. 100.
Anastasia will want to put that out of her mind promptly. Those are the averages,
140.
and in truth, they're being pretty badly brought down by their profligancy at the end on the doubles. You can see the 9-dart averages well up in the mid-80s. A
140.
little bit more than that, but respectable at the very least. But the total averages have been really run down.
26. $100.
Anastasia leaves the finish. Oh, hello. Yes!
180. Anastasia
That's
require
what we've been waiting
161.
for from Lorraine Winstanley. It only really gives her half a shout because Anastasia should set this up.
57.
Done a better
require
job of it, mind.
5-5 then, that's her second 180 of the tournament. She did get one in the opening match against Paula Jacqueline, whom she beat 4-1. And she took out 105 on that occasion as well. But 104, rather more problematic for her than that was. 155, I mean, rather more problematic
41.
for her than that was. Now 104 for Dobromyslova. No. 43 left. Thinking which way. Is it 3 or is it 11? 3 for tops. Will she get a go at it?
114.
114 then for Lorraine. Needs a treble. Not that one. That she couldn't finish, but she set it up kindly, and Dobromyslova has given chances away from this position. Doesn't hear, and that's important. She then holds her throw.
Lorraine throwing first.
3 apiece, and we thought this one might be close. We thought it might go the distance. And John, we've not
100.
seen anything so far that has gone against that original claim.
60.
Yes, Anastasia originates from Kalinin in
140.
in Russia. It was the Soviet Union when she was born there, and moved to this country some years ago now. It was the darts that brought her here. Truly professional dart player, and settled in the northwest of England. Mother of Joseph, 17-month-old.
140.
Looked after by Gran.
$121. Lorraine, you require
But
121.
despite that, not in pole position in this leg.
No, that's Lorraine's weakest visit by some way. She's gone ton 40, leading to that. Anastasia away back. Lorraine will have a shot at 64 for a 4-3 lead.
Lorraine, you
So
require
1
64.
from home, 1 from the final. 16 again for the double. Gets it! Big dart.
Lorraine Winstanley.
Massive dart that for Lorraine.
Anastasia to throw first.
So 4-3 in this ding-dong.
140.
Quite a humdinger, but not far short. Little quarter asked for, and certainly little given.
60.
Yes, coming in. I did look it up some time ago. A city of about 400,000, roughly the size of Bristol, say.
60.
No, very close to, not in Liverpool, but very close to Merseyside.
180.
That's a 180. That, would you believe, is only the second for her in this tournament, but she's had so many other big scores come close to them.
60. Anastasia, you require 121.
Gives her a shot, gives her an escape route.
.41 left. She was aware of the fact that Winstanley was 200 behind, and set it up nicely. Possible 13 dart leg here for 4-4, and into the decider we will go.
60. Anastasia, you require 40.
Time on her side, but she won't want to make use of it. double 10 for a 14 dart leg. Yes,
Game shot
and
on the 8th
4
leg.
apiece it
Anastasia
is.
Dobromyslova.
Well, the first 3 legs of the match were breaks of throw. Since then they've gone with throw, and here we are. All on this, and Winstanley winning the bull in the practice area has the advantage of throwing first. 15
87.
three-figure scores, 15 three-figure scores to both players.
And if you think that tells a story of a close game, you would be
81.
right. Both of them, though, are just coming to the boil, perhaps, here. Anastasia going out in 14 darts there. The leg before on her
60.
throw hit it in 15.
Yes, quality. And 3-2 at the break. Oh, sorry, 3-2 after 5 legs.
100.
Lorraine had gone into the lead for the first time in the match.
$60.
4-3 for the second time in the match. And if there's a third time in the match for her, it'll be the last, because she will be in the final. But if not, then that's the lady
60.
who will be playing Fallon Sherrick later this evening, when we have the 2 men's semi-finals, the women's
100.
final, and of course the men's final. Always one of the great nights of darting prowess on your television screens.
60.
Well, that's not a great visit from Anastasia. Lorraine knows she has 6 darts and 194. Another would go so handy.
100.
She'll be pleased with a ton. She should be first to the double, especially now.
60.
Yes,
Lorraine
94
required
against 140.
94.
The advantage of throwing first means that she's got this crack. 69, she'll go for 19s here. Bullseye will give her the match. Oh, so
69.
close, 25, almost in the final
Anastasia
with that
required
little exchange.
140.
And now Dobromyslova, 140 needed. So, at least get a ton, she'll be hoping. At least get a ton. She does so.
100.
Couldn't get a game
Lorraine
closer.
required
Winstanley
25.
is probably going to have 2 darts at a double. Yes, 2 at double 8 for the match. And she only needs the one.
And the
A
match.
win for
Lorraine
Winstanley in the end. Lorraine Winstanley with an excellent leg there. And what a finish to what an excellent game that was. 4-4 and into the decider. And in the end, it's Lorraine Winstanley, so close to winning it on the bull, but the 25 presented no problem whatsoever. 9-8.
Thank you very much, John. Lorraine, big congratulations. You've finally done it. You're into the final of the World Trophy. That was an all-out war out there on the stage, and you shaded it by the finest of margins. How do you feel?
It was far too close for my liking, that's all I can say. It was always going to be a good battle between me and Anna. Such close friends. Really, really struggled to turn my emotion off against her. And love you, Anna.
Well, we did see actually when you came out of for the entrance, it was very much game faces for the pair of you. It was very relaxed in here ahead of the match, and as soon as you came onto the stage, it was all about business. And we saw that from almost the very first leg. It was nip and tuck. No one held their throw until the 5th leg. Was that a game you were expecting?
We know we have to, because we know how each other plays, because we play pairs together. So from playing together to playing against each other, it's a real mixture of emotions. But we both know what we can do, and it's a case of you've got to put your game face on, because if you don't, you're going to go home. So it was my turn this time. She did me last time, so it was my turn.
And in speaking of your turn, you might say the same about the final as well. You're up against Fallon Sherrick, who's, like yourself, played really, really well this week. It should be a great final. How much looking forward to it?
Fallon played awesome in the semi, 91 average. That's awesome. I need to pick my game up, but I'm still confident in my game. I've got it in there. So, hey, I've made a final. I'm not going to complain.
Well, we can't wait to watch you. Congratulations again.
Thank you.